Okay, so I'm just going to do this video as is. I have a few things that I have in mind about what I want to talk about. Um, and it's more so just I'm noticing things within certain people that I talk to, and it reminds me of myself. What happened? Did it stop? Okay, I think that was my telephone. Okay, so it reminds me of myself then, before, about how there's so many good people that something happened along the way where they now think with the mentality. And that's exactly what happened to me too. Um, and then they get stuck in this one specific way of thinking to where they, are trying everything and they don't see their way out. Um, I truly just think it has to do with past trauma and past pains and stuff like that, or just growing up and getting stuck in that situation, that way of thinking, that thought process. There's so many people, so many good people. Ew, get out of here. With like a lack mentality to where they have the chance to see how far they've come and use that to push further, but instead they think of themselves in lack, right? Okay, so what do I mean by that? That they don't give themselves the benefit of the doubt of how strong and how capable they are, how capable you guys are. Um, that's the barrier. You think just because I've been through all this, I came out of alive. Yes, you did come out alive. I came out alive. But did you keep pushing? Did you keep dreaming? Did you keep believing in yourself? Now you passed the point, so now you have to move up. You have to believe you can move up. I don't know what's going to come out, but right. Thank you, Spirit. You've been betrayed. You've moved forward. That is the growth. That is the happiness. Take this happiness into consideration and know that you've moved forward. That's something to celebrate. Even if things have changed, it's changed for the better, right? Um, there's only 10 swords that you can have. 10 until it's 10 too late, and you decide to move forward. You decide to do something about it. And you move on to expand your knowledge, expand your truth, your growth, your happiness. That's either a mini, medium, a big, a huge celebration in its own. And it's an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment that you should be proud of. Let's see here. Is this battery low? Let's see. What's it say? Can't see. I'm out in the sunlight. Um, I may pause this and then go grab my charger. That's something to be feeling fantastic about. You can't let old dwellings hold you back from dreaming new things. You can't do that. Otherwise, you won't get anywhere. Otherwise, you'll just be a survivor. You won't be a survivor and and that new person you dream about all the time, constantly. If you're constantly dreaming about who you want to be and how you want your life to be and who you want to surround you, but you don't take the initiative to start believing in yourself, there's a problem there. That means that there's still the past stuck on you somehow, some way. Okay? I'm really interested in seeing what the bottom of the deck is right now. The Tower. You think, things came crashing down. You spoke your truth, okay? And now you're stuck. That's not it at all. You're not stuck. You finally gave into what you thought was right, what you think is important. And that's the deal a lot of the times is like people will, if you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? You have to go back to like Benjamin Franklin, like all those people, right? They probably sounded nuts. They probably sounded crazy. But what kind of attachment they had was the attachment of a dream. They didn't let go of the dream that they had for themselves. They didn't let go of the dream they had. And that's the lesson here. If it doesn't work one way, it's going to work another way. Not it might, it is going to work another way. If all else fails, try and try again. Trial and error. If it doesn't work this way, I've learned from the past to go about it another way. There's a way that I remember thinking in my head, okay, so this is not working. There is another way to go about it. There's got to be another way to go about it. There's got to be, it's like a loophole, only in the finer sense. Okay, so if I don't say it this way, how can I speak it to a way it fits the situation and it helps me and helps the people that are around me? If I can't go in, I can go around, right? You have to broaden your thought bank, broaden your thought process. Think of every which way possible. And if you still find trouble, ask your guides. I bet it would be a lot easier if you were to just ask them right off the bat. But they're not going to tell you everything. They're going to allow you to figure it out yourself. Because they'll nudge you in the right direction, okay? But they won't. They'll nudge you in the right direction to where you can figure it out yourself and you could feel like you've accomplished something. It's worthwhile. I did it myself. I'm never alone. We are whole. We are complete, as we are. Letting go of old thought processes, old paradigms, old ways of thinking, broadening and expanding our sense of belief. Think of it this way. Benjamin Franklin, okay, so he may have said over and over again, okay, I know this is going to work and this is going to happen. I don't know how. And people thought he was crazy, but he never gave that up, okay? And we're in the time zone, and not time zone, but the time in life, the society of how far we've come, that this is so easy to do. And we don't see it as that. I didn't see it as that at first, at all. It's like, if you believe in yourself, there's no denying that it'll happen. You just have to figure out a way to do it. It's so vague. Okay, say you're working on something and your parents are telling you, no, that's not the way it is. That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, well, I know in my soul, I feel it. I feel it there. I have to do this. I'm going to try everything in my power to make it that way. No matter what naysayers, no matter who tells you otherwise, it doesn't matter in the end. Like people who made websites that, I don't know, that allowed people to meet each other. What are those? Dating websites. Um, I bet you that first person was like telling whoever made it, no one's going to meet anyone on there, right? Like, how are you going to put all that into consideration and create this situation, create this website that brings people together, which, if as long as you keep believing in yourself, what's going to happen. You have to take your mindset, not, if people aren't cheering you on, they're not for you. You need to not listen to them. You have those people there, set there for you, so you can break down the barriers. You have to be pushed to a point and nagged and hated on to be tested, basically, to push those barriers and believe in yourself enough to where others will believe in you as well. You could think everything you want about what I'm doing. You could think I'm not going to make it anywhere. You could think I'm making this up. You can think anything you want, but that says more about you than it does me, right? What priorities are you handling within yourself about your character or about your life situation? You're not doing enough of that on your own, that you're worrying about where I'm coming from, where, in a negative sense, okay? Where you're too busy talking about what I'm doing in a negative form, negative way, giving you your bad energy towards me, right? It doesn't matter if you are or not, right? But you're trying. And it doesn't affect me. That's how you need to think. You need to have all those people push you to become exactly who you are. They're put in your way to block you because you're there in this world. Your purpose is important. And you have to get it done, no matter what it is. Even if you don't know what it is, you have to do it. You have to see it through. My battery's running low. You might want to plug in your PC. What's this say? I can't read it. Close. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Where's my cursor? Okay. My computer was getting hot. All right. So if you have an amazing idea, no matter how crazy it sounds, run with it. Run with it. If you need to not tell anyone about it at first, don't do it. If you don't know how you're gonna create it, that's fine. You have to start somewhere. You start with inspiration, right? You start with motivation. You start with trusting yourself. You start with trusting your guides. They're fully backing you up, 100%. No matter what. No matter what. Okay. You do good to others, they'll be there. Even if you haven't done good to others in the past, that's fine, as long as you learn from it and accept and learn from it. Learn from it and change your ways. If you have an idea, run with it. There's so many people that come up with the craziest ideas. Like even the silly people like on TikTok. TikTok, right? It's like they even people that do the craziest things that you wouldn't think is normal, like when South Park started, okay, for example. It was seen as blasphemy, as wrong, as all of the above, but it brought awareness to people and it lifted off, right? If you believe in something so dearly and you believe in yourself to see it through, even if it's different, that's what's so important. We are here to break generational curses. We are here to break old thought patterns, old paradigms, ways of thinking of how things should be. We're in the year 2022. We have all the means to actually do something different and be someone different. People are so accepting nowadays in ways that you wouldn't even believe. And there's still people that are stuck in old fashioned ways where they don't accept people. It's sad. It's the circle of life though, right? Look, this popped up again. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to something important. And that's believing in yourself. You're here to make a change. You're here to turn the cycle. Am I going? Yeah, you're here to turn the cycle. Um, it starts with you. No matter who you are, everyone is here for a reason. Everyone has their purpose. You just have to find that. That thing you keep feeling in your soul that you want to do, that you can't stop thinking about. Do it. If you want to create a whole entire amusement park made of muffins, right? You can do it. Like, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop thinking bigger. It'll happen as long as you continue to think it. 1734, so 1734. I want to look up. Did I leave my phone outside? Okay, let me pause that and read that angel number. Give me 1 minute. I think I left it outside. Okie dokie. So I did leave my phone outside, but it also says. All right, so give that a minute. Um, there's so many times where we forget to like take care of ourselves and our needs and our health. You know, it was a really big thing I had to learn. Getting to this point was that it's okay to give myself some credit. It's okay to give myself a break. It's okay to give myself some time to cool down and think straight. And um, I was a person that was always go, go, go and think of others and not myself. And that's really a big situation that is, it's the cause of a lot of deterioration. It's a cause of a lot of feeling stuck and blocked, is when you don't give yourself you time. Even if it's 5 minutes once a day, 10 minutes once a day, you know, remembering that you need to nourish yourself, no matter how you do that, to be able to be creative and dream and manifest exactly what you want. I always thought I was being selfish if I were doing that, right? And that was never the case. Never, ever. I found out when I did that, I was more so in my right mind to care for others, right? That way you can balance the two, your masculine and your feminine sides. I always talk about that. It's a way to balance yourself and really be able to get into that starting energy of, yes, I'm going to do something different today. Set tower again. All right, let's see here. It is still really hot. I even put it in the fridge for like a minute. Oh, it's working. Okay. So I want to look this up. Okay. 1734 angel number. Okay. I always like a certain one. Okay. Okay. Um Okay, so it says, consider yourself lucky that your angels are thinking about you through the angel number 1734. It shows that the divine realm wants you to play a more active role in your own life. You are likely to see this angelic sign when you need something in your life sorted out. It could be that you've made your angels aware of this problem through prayer requests. By sending you this number, the universe wants you to know that your needs are being taken care of. Your prayers, hopes, and wishes have not been in vain. Although you may not get exactly what you have asked for, you can be sure to receive what's best for you. These messages borne by angel numbers are often cryptic. To decipher the meaning of this number, relate it to the last thought in your mind when you saw the number. You'll find out that this sign appears in response to something you consider important. So there's a lot on here, and I believe that you should read up on it and see how it fits your situation, okay? It is a bit lengthy, but those are always the good ones. Those ones and the really short ones are super good. They're all amazing. Okay, so they all have helped me through my situations that I'm in. I've been in, and I just looked at the clock and I saw 222, and then 22:20, and then I just saw 42. So that is a sign as well. Let me look up 42. So where is it? Well, 222 always means that you're on the rightful path. If you're feeling happy, if you're feeling excited, if you're feeling outrageously sparked with inspiration, you're on the right path, okay? You have to believe in yourself. And yes, it takes a lot. Nothing that you want is going to come easily, but it's a lot easier to get the things you want when you're grateful and when you think positively. Right. Because this mindset's not going to do at all, completely. But when you level yourself out, look at this. When you level yourself out, balance yourself out, give to yourself, decide that you're going to make a change, a decision between two choices, equal give and take to yourself as well as to the people around you. Only give from your cup when it's overflowing, not when it's full. When it's overflowing, do you feel abundant? Do you get the love you deserve? Do you get everything you want? When you get out of that state, that miserable mindset of that lack mentality that always took me to somewhere worse than I had deserved to be. But I allowed myself to get there, right? You can allow yourself to get back to where you need to be no matter what. You just have to believe in yourself. It's that simple. It is so simple. You think like, okay, well, that's a lot harder. That's a lot more than I can do, than I'm used to. It's easier said than done. Yes, it's easier said than done when you're looking at it at someone who has done the work. I've been in situations where I was below everyone, but I decided no more, I'm going to come up from it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to talk about it now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to give this advice. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to speak so passionately about it. I just decided not to fucking quit. Excuse my language. I wanted more for myself and my children and my situation. No matter who told me otherwise. It took a while to get there. It took a very long time. I didn't learn my lessons for years. Years. Now that I have, I'm able to speak about it. I'm able to guide you guys in ways that I found myself before. I worked endlessly to be able to speak my truth about this situation, in all situations. That's what brought me to my new beginning. Because of this. Deciding what was good for me and what was no longer good for me. No, I didn't have it all at first. But as you believe more and you're still positive, you're given the next step. You'll be given the next step. As long as you believe in yourself. As long as you're open-minded and you believe in magic. I can promise this. Say no to the people that are trying to tell you otherwise. That make fun of you. That talk crap. That look at you different. People you've known your whole life that say that you're not good enough. That you'll never make it. Use those words as the special ingredient you need to create what it is you're creating. To believe in yourself more. Use that as power. Transmute that energy into your own beautiful new beginning. Use that fire, that anger that you get to fire your ass up into something new and amazing. Positively. That's what I have for you today. So I hope this helps. And thank you so much for supporting me. No matter how you did it. I love you guys.